Okay, girl, we have to talk about this. I've been scrolling the internet, stalking all the wedding blogs, Pinterest boards, Instagram reels, all the tea, and honestly, wedding culture is out of control. Like, who even decided we needed a 12-course meal? A floral arch that costs more than my apartment, and bridesmaids' outfits that look like uniforms for a cult? I'm just saying, is this even about love anymore? Or is it about flexing on Instagram? Because, sis, I am confused. So here's the thing. I've been seeing posts from bloggers, wedding influencers, and basically everyone with a ring in their feed talking about the dream wedding. But let's be honest, it feels like the wedding industry has taken over love itself. It's all about the perfect photo op, the color coordinated napkins, and honestly, people are spending way more than they should just to keep up with some Pinterest fantasy. And girl, the bloggers, they're eating this up. Every day, there's some new guide, top 50 must have wedding trends for 2025. It's like, do we even care about the vows anymore? Okay, girl, did you see that viral wedding on Instagram last month? You know, the one where the bride had literally a floral chandelier over the dance floor that cost more than my entire apartment rent? And the groom's suit matched the napkins. Like, who does that? Bloggers were losing their minds saying it's the wedding of the year. But sis, I couldn't stop thinking, where's the love in all that chaos? Remember those classic love stories? Like, you meet someone, you fall in love, you grow together, and maybe you have a small gathering to celebrate your commitment. That's it. No three-tiered cake shaped like the Eiffel Tower. No choreographed dances that require rehearsal every week for months. Just love. Real connection. Old-fashioned. Love. And honestly, I feel like we've lost that somewhere between Instagram captions and the wedding industrial complex. And then there's that influencer, the one who literally documented every single step of her wedding for TikTok. From picking a napkin color to taste testing the cake frosting for 3 hours straight. Her followers were going wild, calling it the perfect modern wedding. But girl, I'm like, are we really supposed to care about frosting reviews more than whether they'll survive their first fight as a married couple? And can we talk about money for a second? Because weddings nowadays are basically a luxury life event you have to save for years. The wedding industry has made us feel like if you don't spend six figures, your love is invalidated. Sis, that's stressful. Love should grow you together, not shrink your bank account. And bloggers, they're part of it. They're always like, you need these trends or your wedding is basic. But at what cost? Okay, so apparently micro weddings are the new trend, but even those have been hijacked. I saw a post where the couple spent 20K on a 20-person wedding. Yes, you heard me, 20K for 20 people. Blogger advice? Go big or go home. Sis, if that's love growing together, I'm missing something. And don't even get me started on social media. Every couple is competing for likes, comments, and shares. My engagement shoot has to be editorial level perfection. My flowers have to match my personality. My dress has to break the internet. Baby, I love a cute dress as much as the next girl, but when did a wedding become less about you two and more about the algorithm? And girl, Pinterest boards are a whole problem. I was scrolling and saw a bride who tried to recreate a viral wedding arch tutorial, ended up with a pile of flowers on the floor and her photographer crying in the corner. Bloggers, of course, are like, this is so authentic. But we all know it's just chaotic energy disguised as aesthetic. And then there's the pressure from family and culture. The dream wedding is sometimes more for everyone else than the couple themselves. Like your aunt wants a ballroom with chandeliers, your grandma wants traditional music, and suddenly you're planning an event that feels more like a performance than a celebration of love. And don't even mention Pinterest boards. Those are basically blueprints for guilt trips. Here's some tea. I saw a couple where the bride was more worried about her wedding Instagram filter than the groom saying his vows. Like, girl, love is supposed to grow together, not be a photo shoot. And yet, all the blogs were like, this couple nailed modern love goals. Sis, no, that's just modern wedding stress, and we're all pretending it's romantic. I was reading a blogger post the other day, right? And they're like, the more expensive, the better. Sis, that's not advice, that's a trap. And it got me thinking, why do we glorify the extreme weddings? It's like the simplicity and intimacy of old-fashioned love is unfashionable now. But honestly, that's what really lasts. The late night talks, the inside jokes, the love that grows quietly without a 3D printed cake topper screaming at the world, that is what matters. Oh, and the DIY wedding trends? Don't even get me started. One bride tried making her own centerpieces inspired by a blogger tutorial. Ended up with glitter everywhere in the cake, the dress, the groom's shoes. Bloggers called it handcrafted charm. I call it a Pinterest nightmare. So if you're planning a wedding, hear me out. It doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect to be magical. You don't need a 7-tier cake or a choreographed bridal party dance. Your love story is unique, and it should be celebrated in a way that honestly makes you happy. Focus on the little things, the vows, the laughter, the friends and family that truly matter. That's growth. That's love. Okay, last one. Wedding guest drama. Apparently, one couple had a strict dress code for their small wedding, and guests were throwing side-eye on TikTok because someone wore the wrong color. Bloggers said it's modern etiquette, but sis, if the love is real, do we really care what someone wears? And girl, the tea is wedding culture is out of control, and maybe it's time we stop glorifying it. Maybe we need a little old school love revival. Less Instagram, more heart, less budget stress, more real connection. And trust me, if bloggers and Instagram can stop making you feel like a wedding isn't legit unless it costs $50K, we'll all breathe a little easier. Before we wrap up, babes, remember, even if weddings get chaotic and the internet is full of trends, you deserve to feel fabulous every day. That's why I created my beauty collection, so you can treat yourself, glow up, and just feel amazing no matter what the world says is trendy. Trust me, a little self-care goes a long way. And girl, don't forget, love isn't about the flowers, the cake, or the Instagram likes. Real love grows quietly, beautifully, and sometimes imperfectly. Focus on what makes you happy, celebrate your journey, and let your heart lead the way. That's the kind of love that lasts. Also, if you're planning a wedding or just living your best life, don't forget to check out my beauty shop. From nails to glam essentials, everything is designed to make you feel confident and shine on your own terms. Because sis, when you feel good, you look good, and that energy, it's priceless. All right, my loves, that's the tea on the wedding world for now. Keep your hearts open, your standards high, and your glow on point. And make sure to subscribe because next time, we're spilling tea on viral beauty trends and which ones are actually worth your time. You don't want to miss it.